Greetings. Welcome to 2020, the first of the roaring 20s, as they've been called. We certainly hope so. We certainly hope it's a great decade and hope you have a great decade. And we're going to do everything we can here at the Parker College to make sure we have a great year to kick off that decade. I want to tell you where I am. I'm in Hanner Fieldhouse. Now, many of you will remember Hanner Fieldhouse. It is it's a great facility. It's a facility with a lot of tradition. But it's a facility that's limited a little bit by its architecture. That said, they have done a remarkable job of making this place feel modern and of making it feel inviting and of really sort of getting a sense of the competitiveness of our athletic program. So you can see the picture behind me. There's other stuff you can see when you come here. I would recommend next time you're on campus, come in and walk around, check the place out. It's neat. I think I promised a year or two ago that we were going to get out of the office and shoot some of these videos on campus so that you could see just all that has been done and all the progress that's been made here. Georgia Southern's a great university. We've got great facilities, and we're certainly happy to stay in touch with our great alumni. So this month, what I'm going to be talking about is stuff that we have, and I have my notes as usual on the docket for the coming semester. But I want to contextualize it in the following way. I've been thinking a lot about things that change and things that don't. Things that produce enduring value versus things that are episodic. And I find in business that we oftentimes make the mistake of thinking that everything is new, when in fact what changes is the technology. What changes is the way we do things. What changes is the style in which we do things. What doesn't change are the fundamentals underlying business. Those basic fundamentals, the economic principles of providing good value, the human principles of providing good service and of doing a good job of managing and leading others by getting them engaged in a common purpose. The financial principles of trying to make sure that we allocate our resources to their best use, and the time value of those resources and our ability to solve problems using all of those things. So those fundamentals do not change, and they haven't changed in the history of time that people have been studying business. And those are the things we try to teach, as well as the flexibility to allow people to adapt. And this semester, we're going to be doing much of the same thing. We're going to be focusing on the fundamentals while giving people opportunities and pushing them to expand and develop their own flexibility and agility and acuity and acumen around their ability to learn and adapt in the future. So to facilitate that, I want to tell you some of the things that we're going to do. One of the things I want to mention first is our Parker Business Scholars Program. We're still in the first year of that. We will this year have a special graduation ceremony for our Parker Business Scholars in advance of the university's overall graduation, but a special ceremony to honor those scholars that we're really excited about. And we'll have some pictures from that we'll share with you, and we'll have stories from that we'll share with you, and I want you to be on the lookout for it, because those scholars are the first class, the inaugural class of the Parker Business Scholars. There will be a class every year after, but all of those students are exceptionally bright, exceptionally talented, exceptionally hardworking, and those are kids who are going to change the world. So keep your eye on those. Keep your eye on them, because we expect great things from them. We're going to do some other things. We are going to, of course, have our sales showcase, our logistics roundtable. All of that's coming up in the spring, the Eagle Expo, where we have students meeting with employers and prospective employers and talking about internships and having those employers on campus and meeting with faculty. That's all going to happen in the spring semester as well. We will have, of course, our Eagle Executive Magazine coming out in March, I believe, of the spring semester, so we're excited about that. We're going to take another trip this year, send another group of our students abroad. We're going to send a group to Portugal. Portugal is a small country, but it's an important country in terms of the European economy and the world economy, and it's also a very picturesque country where we think the students will have a good time learning, so we're going to send a group there. And then one of the things I'm really excited about is the 50th anniversary of our MBA program is coming up this spring, and I believe it's in April. We're going to do a celebration of that, and we want every one of our MBA alumni to think about being a part of that celebration. 50 years, think about it. I'm 57 years old. I was 7 years old when Georgia Southern started its MBA program, and we've graduated MBA students every year since. And it's a good time to celebrate that because our MBA program is growing. Our online program is ranked. Our face-to-face program is pivoting away from the Statesboro campus to the Savannah campus, where we're going to have a professional style program, a professional MBA designed for working professionals. So it's a good time to celebrate our anniversary. And it's a good time also just to remind ourselves that the fundamentals that we teach in that MBA program, just like the fundamentals we teach in our undergraduate program, are fundamentals that don't change. Those are things that we want students to internalize. What we want them to develop on top of those internal fundamentals is the ability to adapt and learn and to innovate and to push forward in the way they apply those principles so that they provide good value to customers, so that they create value for their communities, and so that they continue to extend the positive legacy of the Parker College of Business and of Georgia Southern, just like each of you alumni have done. So, welcome to 2020, the Roaring 20s. Welcome to Hanner Fieldhouse. Hope you come visit, and I also hope you stop by the Parker College to visit me as well when you're next on campus. Thanks for listening. Take care.